Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to go through product research for Amazon FBA. So if you are looking for a product to private label and sell on Amazon for a profit, this is the right video for you. I'm going to show you how you can look at some of these numbers and decide whether or not you want to move forward with selling a product on Amazon and whether or not it's going to make you money, because that's the reason that we're all here, is to create another stream of income and to be able to be profitable. So if you do enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And with that, we're gonna jump right in. Okay, we are inside of my computer and we are inside of Helium 10. A lot of you already have and know Helium 10, but for those of you who have never heard of it before, it is an Amazon product research tool. So essentially what it does is it gives you all of the data and the numbers for what is going on behind the scenes with Amazon, so you can pick a product that is selling well and one that is making a lot of money. So Helium 10 is very, very essential to a successful Amazon FBA business. And if you have not tried it out yet, I do have a discount code for you linked in the description of this video. So you'll be able to go ahead and try it out and be able to see exactly what I'm seeing right now on my screen. So once you go ahead and join Helium 10, you'll be able to see this screen here. And the specific tool that I'm using is called Black Box. So if you go to the Tools tab, right at the top, you'll be able to see Black Box. You go ahead and click on that and you'll see all that I am seeing right here. So what it does is it defaults to this view right here, which is the Products tab. So we can see up here at the top, products, keywords, competitors, niche, product targeting, and so on and so forth. When we look at products, we're gonna just go ahead and use this default view just to give you a little bit of an idea of a place to start if you have no idea what you want to sell. So we can see that the default setting is to Amazon US. And for those of you who don't know, there are multiple marketplaces that Amazon operates in. So they've got Amazon US, which is just Amazon.com. And then they've got Amazon.ca, they've got Amazon.com.mx for Mexico, they've got Amazon in Denmark, Spain, Italy, France, the UK, and a couple of other countries as well. So no matter where you are physically located, whether that be in the United States, whether it be in an African country, European country, an Asian country, does not matter. You should be selling on the US marketplace, because that is the marketplace with the most amount of customers and the most amount of money to be made. So please just take my advice. I've done this for almost 5 years, you guys, and I've taught thousands of people how to sell on Amazon. You always want to sell on the US marketplace first. If later on you want to go ahead and expand and sell in another marketplace, by all means, go ahead and do that. If it will help you scale and make more money, I'm all for it. But when you're starting out, start on the US market, okay? So you're just gonna leave it where it's at. You don't need to change anything. And then you can do marketplace for any category. So here's where you're gonna be able to select which category you want to be shown products for. So I like specific categories, and there are certain ones that I always gravitate towards. I normally will always pick on arts and crafts and sewing. I will skip over automotive because I don't know anything about cars or anything like that. So you can click on that one if you want, but typically automotive does tend to have electronic items as well. And most of you already know that I do not recommend electronic items for your very first Amazon product when you are starting out. Oh no, we've got a low battery. Please hold. Okay, we're back. So as I said, we already clicked on arts and crafts, skipped over automotive. Baby products can be a hit or miss for me, so I'm gonna just skip over it for now. Beauty and personal care, I'm gonna skip over that one as well. So we're gonna keep on going down, and I'm just looking for categories that pique my interest. There are a few that I always will select, and you'll see as we get closer to the bottom. I always skip over cell phones and accessories. I always skip over clothing items. Electronics is a no-go for me. But I do always click on health and household. I do always click on health and household. As some of you know, all 6 of my current Amazon products are in the health and household category. So I always click on that one. Home and kitchen, I always click on as well. I like kitchen and dining, office products, and pet supplies. And we'll just go ahead and leave those ones selected for now. So we've got our different categories selected right here. And then it's asking what type of improvement range. So do we want products that need a little bit of improvement, some improvement, or a lot of improvement? I'm going to click on products that need a lot of improvement because I want to be able to make the product better so that I am going to be able to sell a lot of product, right? You don't want to sell a product that is already a great product with no flaws, because what are you going to be able to bring to the table? What is going to set you apart from your competitors if there's nothing that can be improved upon? So I'm going to just go ahead and click on a lot of improvement where the competition is. Can y'all guess? Pause the video and write in the comments. Do we want low competition, medium competition, or high competition as beginner sellers? You probably guessed it. If you didn't, it's okay. I'm here to tell you that we are looking for products where the competition is low competition 100% of the time. And then I want to sell my product for at least, so the range here just goes $0 to $30, $30 to $100, and $100 plus. We're not going to click on $100 plus. That's extremely expensive for a very first product. And if you're going to be selling a product for $100, chances are you're not going to be able to buy it for super cheap because the selling price is high. So normally the cost to buy the product is correlated with the cost you can sell the product for. So for example, if you're selling a product for $10, you might have to pay $2 to buy that. If you're selling it for $15, you might have to pay $3 to buy that. So the higher you get in selling price, the higher you get in your buying price, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do $0 to $30, even though we are looking for products that sell for at least $15. So that would be ideal. And then here we're going to do a monthly revenue of at least 10K. Okay, we don't want products that aren't really selling very well. So let's go ahead and click on $10,000 plus. And then we'll click on search, and what Helium 10 is going to do is going to generate a list of products that matches all of the information that we just put inside, right? So we want products within these specific categories. We want products that make a certain amount of money, products that have low competition. So that is what we're seeing right here. And we can actually go ahead and dig a little bit deeper and look at these products. And as you can see, they're not showing us products where the reviews are stellar, right? We can see products where the reviews are in the 3 stars, 3.5 stars, 2.9 stars. So we don't see any 5-star products here. In fact, we don't see any 4.5 or even 4-star products. All of these products have a star rating of 3.5 or less, meaning that there is a lot of improvement that can be done on the products. And that's exactly what we want, right? So we're going to be able to take a look at some of these and see if these are products that have any potential opportunity to be able to make money. So we can see here the very first product are these mask liners, and it looks like it's for people who maybe have sleep apnea, CPAP mask liners. I'm not going to click on that only because it looks like it's an accessory for maybe a medical device, and I don't do anything that has any type of obvious liability issues. Not saying that this product necessarily would, but I, just for simplicity, will skip over that, but it's something that you can look into. I think that we can find something more simplistic. Here we've got wheat straw bowls. So I don't really know anything about this product. In fact, I don't even know that I've seen this product before, but we're gonna go ahead and open it right on up here. Just double checking that the whole desktop was recording. Didn't want you guys to not be able to see. So these are wheat straw bowl sets. And I don't know if wheat straw is a material similar to like bamboo. Some of you may know better than I do, but I'm going to go ahead and look at that word in general on Amazon. So at the top of your page on Amazon, you're going to see the search bar. The search bar is where you can type in a keyword. So this product is a wheat straw bowl set. So I'm going to go ahead and type in wheat straw bowl. And then we might add set at the end, or we might just leave it there. Okay. So what you can see right now is all of the keywords that are generating for what I typed in. So we see wheat straw bowls, we see wheat straw dinnerware set, wheat straw cereal bowls, and some other keywords here. The one that has the highest amount of searches is wheat straw dinnerware sets, which is a bit of a mouthful, but that's the one that I'm gonna look at because there seems to be a good amount of searches for this product. So what I'm going to do is continue to utilize Helium-10, and what they have available is this Google Chrome extension. So when you sign up for your Helium-10 account, you'll be able to go to the website that we were just on, but you'll also be able to use this extension tool. So part of this extension tool is the X-ray tool, and that's this one right here. So I'm gonna click on X-ray, and we're gonna see all of the data for this specific keyword, which is wheat straw dinnerware sets. That is what we're looking at right now. And as we already saw, the search volume is close to 7,000. That's actually a very good search volume. It's not too low. It's not too high. It's somewhere in the middle. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on the graph. I'm just having a small technical difficulty. It looks like my screen is frozen, which is weird. This doesn't normally happen. Give me one sec, guys, to see if this will come back to life. We are looking specifically at the data for the keyword wheat straw dinnerware sets, and we can see that there is a very healthy search volume. We're at 6,764, which is great because it's not too high, it's not too low, it's a solid number. But what I want to do is look at the graph that shows us what the trends have been like for this keyword specifically. So I always like to go back and look at the all-time search volume so I can see how it has fluctuated over time. And we can see that this product really only started to become popular in 2020. And then as time went on, it's become more and more popular. But it does look like it normally peaks right in the middle of the summer. So July 16th, 2022, it had a really high peak. And then again here in July, another super high peak. So I'm not sure what is causing that, but we can see that this product has a fairly good amount of demand. It doesn't ever dip down too low. It looks like the lowest it will go is close to 5,000, which is still enough searches. So the search volume is good to go. We can see that the total revenue of this product is almost $1 million. The average revenue is right around 24,000. Average price is close to $30, which is great. Average BSR, or best sellers rank, or how quickly the product is moving, is 47,000, which is fine. And then the average reviews is the only thing that is sticking out to me. The average reviews that we're seeing here is 335, and ideally we would like for this number to be 200 or less. But not all hope is lost, because we may or may not be able to get this average review number down by eliminating irrelevant products, but we don't know just yet. So let's go ahead through that process. The first thing we're going to do is eliminate or filter the results and get rid of the ones that are sponsored. So sponsored means that they are ads, and we want to be able to visualize all of this data without looking at ads. So I just filtered those ones out. And then as always, I'm going to order our results from high to low by clicking on the revenue column 2 times, which will order it from the top down, and we can see who's making the most money all the way down to who's making the least amount of money. Last thing I'm going to do before we start to actually look at these sellers is to bring over the review count column, which is over here. So review count is very important because it tells us what the competition is like, and I always like to have it sitting right next to the revenue column. For me personally, that's just the easiest way that I'm able to look at the data. You don't have to do that, but it's just something that I have done for years now. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. And now I can see right next to each other how the revenue is correlating with the reviews. Typically what we see is the higher the revenue, the higher the review count. That's not always the case, but we do tend to see that trend. So now what I want to do is see if there are any results that are not the actual product it is that I'm trying to sell. So we're looking at wheat straw dinnerware sets, and I'm going to remove any that are not that actual product itself. And that's how we could potentially get the average review number down. We can see this one here. These ones are in fact the wheat straw dinnerware sets. This one is also a dinnerware set, even though it's only plates, so it's not necessarily a set that I would... I don't know. This one can go either way. It's a set in the sense that there are multiples, but it's not a set like some of the others where they've got plates and bowls and cups. You know, they've got different components to it. I'm going to actually look at some of these other ones and see if we want to leave that one in there or not. Okay, these all seem to be the wheat straw dinnerware sets. Okay, so there's not really much that we can remove from here in order to get the average reviews down. So this review count is still above what is ideal, but the competition isn't crazy. So this is something that is a potential product. It really would just depend on how you would plan on differentiating. And we can see that some people have tried to differentiate with color, which is a very weak differentiator, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. They have a couple, or at least one that I saw, they tried to do a different shape. So instead of doing just a standard circular shape, they have done these kind of square shapes, which, you know, is somewhat of differentiator. Is it the strongest one? No, but it's something. And let's see if anyone else has found a creative way of making this product stand out. Not really. It just looks like different colors, different combinations, but I can't say that anyone here has been super innovative with how they have differentiated this product. And maybe it's just because there's not really a great way to differentiate the product. Sometimes that does happen where a product is so simple that it's very tricky or difficult to be able to differentiate. If I were to differentiate this product right off of the top of my head, I might try to include maybe covers for the bowls so that people could potentially use these as storage items as well. I don't know if that makes sense, because I'm not sure if the purpose of these items is that they're somewhat disposable. The only reason I'm saying this is because people are writing in the title outdoor camping dishes. So I'm not sure if you're meant to just use this temporarily and then get rid of them or what. I would have to do more research, but that's one thing that I would think of, maybe just a cover so that people can keep leftovers. Maybe I would include some type of way to organize them. So maybe like a bigger like bottom plate or almost like a tray to hold all of the items. This is me just spitballing off the top of my head of ways that I might think to differentiate this product. So that is what I'm looking at here. So as you can see, we can spend a lot of time digging even deeper. We can look more at the different sellers. We can read their reviews. We can look and see how much this item might cost on Alibaba, because we can see that the number one seller is selling for $38.99. This is a almost $40 product. There are 32 pieces, but I doubt that this product is that expensive to make. And so I'm very curious about what they are buying this product for. If you're using Helium 10, you might notice this button down here at the bottom that says Find Suppliers on Alibaba. What you can do is click on that button and you can see or get a little bit of an estimate of how much it might cost to have this made. So right off of the bat, we can see like this option, they have $6.35 up to $7.85, so about $7 to make that product. This one here looks like it could be down under $2, probably not as many pieces, but even this one here, 32 pieces, similar to that top seller, and they're able to make it for about $5. So if you could buy this product for $5, maybe $6, you would be very, very profitable, theoretically. So I'm just gonna show you how I came to that conclusion. I'm not just gonna say things and not tell you why I'm saying it. So we just looked by clicking on this button, Find Suppliers on Alibaba. We see that you can buy this for $5 to $6. Let's call it $6 on the high end. And we're gonna go ahead and click on the listing. I'm going to use yet another Helium 10 tool. This one is called the Profitability Calculator. And I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And it's going to give us the data for how this product is doing specifically. So they're selling for $38.99. These are the dimensions of the product, the weight of the product, the size tier, so on and so forth. Now, they're estimating that the unit manufacturing cost of this item is $7.80. We were guessing $6, but we can go ahead and leave what they're estimating just so we can be generous and see how much money we could really make. instead of, undershooting the price and then maybe coming out with a number that is higher than what it realistically would be. So we'll go ahead and just leave it at $7.80. That's not a big deal. We can see what the FBA fee would be, or the Amazon fulfillment fee would be $9.41, the referral fee, and just the breakdown of all the different fees that Amazon would charge. And if all of this is accurate, then they would be making $6.35 off of this product for the majority of the year during Q4 or quarter four, the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. The fees are slightly higher for storage, and therefore you would make a little bit less. It's nothing drastic, like, what is that, 50 cents of a difference. It's nothing too dramatic. So that's why there's 2 different columns for that. Now, what I will say is, because this product is selling so well, if we bounce back, we can see that they are selling almost 4,000 units in a month. So they're ordering a lot of this product at one time. I can guarantee you that they are not spending $7.80 to have this product made. My estimation would be that they're spending closer to $4 or $5. And so they're probably more profitable than what we're seeing here. The only thing is we have no way of knowing for a fact, which is why we're kind of making an educated guess, but we don't know for a fact. But if they were to be able to get this product for, let's call it $5, that means that they would be making almost $10 off of each one, which to me seems a lot more likely, just based off of my experience as an Amazon seller and knowing so many other people who do this, and being able to speak with suppliers and order so much inventory over the years. I think that this is closer to the actual number. It could even be less based off of how many they're buying. So all of that being said, this is still a profitable product for them, and I'm sure that they are going to continue to do well as we move into the holiday season. So it's pretty nice to be able to see that there's a lot of money being made here with this pretty simple product. I mean, it's just plates and bowls and cups. It's nothing revolutionary whatsoever. So that was one product, and we just spent a lot of time talking about this. We could spend even more, but this is just me walking you through the thought process, walking you through the product research, so that hopefully when you're doing this on your own, you can start to think through some of the important data points and, kind of decide for yourself what's worth it and what's not. So let's go all the way back to Helium-10 into Black Box in the tool that we were using before. And actually, I'm gonna have to put everything back in here because my computer froze a little while ago and I basically had to restart it. So I lost everything. Let me just run through here real quick and reselect some of these items. I'll just do health and household, home and kitchen and dining, office products, pet supplies. Move on. We want it to need a lot of improvement. Competition is low. Want to sell the product for $0 to $30, 10K plus, and let's go ahead and search. I know I ran through that quickly, but it's because we've already talked about all of that. So let's see if we can find one more product to walk through quickly. I'm just kind of scrolling through and seeing if there's anything that is piquing my attention. Eucalyptus and lavender flowers bundle for shower. I've seen this product before. It just goes into the shower. I wonder what the main keyword for this product would be. I'm gonna just start typing in eucalyptus and see what comes up. So eucalyptus stems, eucalyptus garland, oil. Let's just do eucalyptus for shower. And I predict that the reviews are going to be pretty high for this, but let's go ahead and look anyway. Yup, just as mama predicted, high reviews, unfortunately. But let me go ahead and just order them from highest to lowest revenue. Ooh, we're actually going to be able to bring the reviews down pretty significantly because the number one result that we're getting is not the product that we're looking at. This is not eucalyptus. This is a shower steamer. So we can actually remove that, and we're gonna go from 1,115 reviews all the way to 360. So as you can see, having irrelevant products can really mess up your data. Very, very important to remove the irrelevant products from your search results. That way you can see what's really going on with your product. I'm gonna remove this one as well because this is eucalyptus shower mist, and that is not the product we're trying to sell. Another steamer. Let's see if there are any other items that don't belong here. This one does not belong here either. Those are all steamers. And we're gonna remove all of those. And now we're down to 287. We're getting closer to that 200 number that we would like to see. And it looks like we missed one. Let's get rid of that one. Brought it down a little bit more. I'm not gonna spend all day removing these. I just want you to remember to do it yourself when you're looking at your products. All right, we'll go ahead and just leave it there for now. So we got it pretty low, 242 up from 1,115. So that is nice to see for sure. And we can see that the demand for this product over time has increased overall. There was a big dip right here, but definitely has increased as time has gone on. So that's always a good sign, a positive trend. And then we can see that the number one seller of these dried eucalyptus stems is making $101,000 a month in revenue on Amazon, which is insane. That means they're doing over $1.2 million a year selling eucalyptus for the shower on Amazon. When you think about it, it's just really, really nuts. Like, someone is literally sitting at home making this type of money selling this simple product on Amazon. So that type of stuff gets me excited. So I'm like, if someone can sell eucalyptus and make $1 million a year, why can't I make 6 figures a year on Amazon? You know, it's definitely something that is doable. We've got other sellers here doing $33,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $23,000, so on and so forth. So very interesting product. I'm not surprised. And there are people who are differentiating by adding in, you know, these different components. So adding in that lavender to make it stand out. This one is adding in lemon slices to the little concoction. So it has another aspect to the smell or complexity to the scent, whatever. So I think that that's a pretty unique or cool way to differentiate because it doesn't look like anyone else has that. Sure enough, though, people will definitely start to copy it as it becomes more popular. So you always want to keep that in mind as well. So those are two pretty interesting and solid products, the wheat straw dinner sets and eucalyptus for the shower. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video doing Amazon FBA product research from scratch. And as you can see, you can really spend a lot of time digging into these products and looking at the data and the numbers. And I really want to encourage you to do your homework before you decide to invest in a product and move forward. You definitely want to measure twice and cut once when it comes to Amazon because you are investing your hard-earned money, and I want you to do it right the first time around. So definitely take the tips that I've given you in this video and all of the other ones on my channel, and you'll be able to pick a great first product to launch on Amazon and start making some money. So if you did enjoy this video, once again, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.